Get you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic.
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Chisholm over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Alcantara has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 now. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
That is it. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 New York. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Corey Dickerson.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Driven nicely into the gap. Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
So now to the plate, Chad Green. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
2-0 count, the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. LeMahieu has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Line drive to left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now for the Marlins. Jazz Chisholm will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now, Luke Voigt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. One out and a runner on third. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. To 2-2 now. A man at third with one away. So a full count now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gleyber Torres will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chad Wallach. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. 0-1 the count. This is line to left. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Now batting, no left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Corey Dickerson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch on its way. Chad Green is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One and two. Has a look, now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Aaron Judge is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Starling Marte. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Judge is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batted.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
0-1's the count.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smith, a native Floridian. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton is retired to kick off the inning. Luke Voigt is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
That's ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
And that's low, ball 4. Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch popped up. Anderson is calling for it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Garrett Cooper is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Rojas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit out toward second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He flew out in his last at bat. And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Yep, it's 3-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Kyle Higashioka will get the
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 66, Kyle Higashioka. And
a strike called at the knees. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. Two and one. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge. In there for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here it comes.
No, that's down.
Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here he comes on 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Your attention,
Yeah,
please.
the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Number
Ryan
55.
Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1. Here it is. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Jonathan Loizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for New York.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Chad Wallach.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Three balls, 1 strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. John Birdie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. First delivery to him on the way. Starling Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Warming up now in the pen is Pat Venditti, the man famous for his ability to work both right and left-handed. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one to Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen. Strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. This is foul right side. Chopper to short. Torres has it, and there's one down now. Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Miguel Rojas will be next. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, shortstop.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jazz Chisholm. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Digging in to try it again. Chad.
Number 17.
Jordan Montgomery trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jordan Montgomery.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now batting, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ripped down the line. Ah, way to get dirty. He goes to first in time. Jorge Alfaro will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now a pitch on the way.
One ball, two strikes the count. Ball two.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Fouled off. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Garcia, a former Dodger who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So now the pitcher, Mike Tauchman, will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Yankees, number 39, Mike Tauchman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Strike one to start the at-bat. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. And that Brett Gardner will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 11.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Urshela calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Miami down to their last strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hicks is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green takes home the win. Sandy Alcantara struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.